This video is meant for every student from grade 9 to grade 12 and also for their parents. There are huge changes happening on the higher education landscape and we need to be familiar with that. In this series, today we are looking at a big news that is coming in from IIM Mumbai. Now, IIM Mumbai is traditionally known for its postgraduate management programs. They have just announced their first ever undergraduate degree. It's a massive shift, and I will reveal later in this very video why it is a massive shift. This undergraduate degree, it's a new 4-year program, the Bachelor of Science in Digital Sciences and Business Management. And it is all set to launch somewhere around July 2026. But what you should know is that it is so much more than just a new degree. It is actually a direct answer to a massive gap in the industry. What kind of gap? The companies are no longer looking just for managers who can delegate tech tasks anymore. They're looking at now what are called the techno managers. These are people who can actually do the tech, but at the same time, they can also lead the strategy. It seems that the traditional BBA and followed by MBA pipeline just hasn't been able to deliver this kind of a person. This also means that fundamental technical knowledge is a non-negotiable now for business leadership. So what is the curriculum of this program? Well, you'll be immersed in some very high demand areas like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, Internet of Things. But these things aren't being taught in a vacuum. For example, data science for a business manager definitely means working with large data sets, but for example, predictive supply chain or optimization, or how can AI be used to completely rethink customer acquisition? And IIM Mumbai is backing all this up with real infrastructure. This course will be delivered at the Pune satellite campus, which means access to dedicated labs, faculty with the right expertise for this kind of technical immersion. But how do you get into this program? This program promises to be highly prestigious. Well, it is quite likely that two established management entry exams like the IPMAT and the GIPMAT may be the pathways to entry, but there's something very interesting that is happening. The IIT JEE may be used as well for this program. Now let me come to the massive shift I spoke about earlier. This new program clearly questions the traditional way of management and technology education in our country. Is the traditional integrated BBA MBA model about to be replaced entirely by these highly specialized technically focused programs? Well, the change might be here. Be on top of your career planning with regular updates only from CPAM.